A Joseon Dynasty white porcelain moon jar, estimated to be from the first half of the 18th century, has been sold at auction for 3.4 billion won, marking the highest price ever paid for a moon jar auctioned in Korea.
18세기 전반에 만들어진 것으로 추정되는 조선시대 백자대호, 일명 달항아리 한 점이 경매에서 34억 원에 낙찰됐습니다. 이는 국내에서 경매된 백자대호 중 최고가 기록입니다. Tell us about this moon jar then.
Guess what?
What?
I saw one of these like 2 weeks ago
really?
at the National Museum.
No way.
Yeah, like I looked at all this old porcelain, these jars from this time period.
And thoughts?
Yeah, amazing. And that was like, I was like, well, why do they have these? Like, what was it for? And they used them during royal ceremonies for flowers. They were like flower vases.
Yeah, and they're reminiscent of the moon, which is why they're called moon jars.
And they're big, they're huge, like they're really big. I was like, how did they make these back then?
Yeah,
And then some of the other styles, with mother of pearl, like I saw some of that stuff,
Right.
and then some of the other, the Joseon Dynasty that was the blue and the white on the porcelain with the really beautiful paintings.
Right,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
굉장히 최근에 또 마침 우리 뉴스와 관련된 이런 유물들을 박물관에서 보고 오셨군요. 지금 조금 전에 말씀하신 Mother of Pearl은 자개가 되겠고요. 그 다음에는 지금 여기서 말하는 달항아리는 하얀색이기 때문에 이제 백자대호라고 하는데 this is white porcelain that we're talking about, isn't
Yeah.
it? Let's look at that. White porcelain.
Porcelain, white's obviously the color. Porcelain is the ceramic material that's made by heating clay. Mm-hmm. You put it in a kiln,
Yeah.
it's called.
Yeah.
And you can make cups and plates and all kinds of things like that is usually, we would call those ceramic. Any plate you have in your house is probably ceramic.
Yeah, exactly. And you
lot
said
of
it's
times.
quite big, right?
The moon jars are big.
Yeah, the moon jars are quite big. So in Korean, actually, the word itself describes that. It says it's a big white porcelain, although it's not literally translated in English.
When you were in your university days, did you ever go out to the pub and then have to come home and pray to the porcelain throne?
What?
No, you never did that? You don't know what that means?
저희 보이는 라디오로 요 백자대호 달항아리 이미지 하나 띄워드렸거든요. What do you think? 여러분 어떠세요? Is it reminiscent of the moon? I think it is.
I think it is. For sure it is.
For sure, yeah.
Even the kind of the coloring on it and everything like that.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, you didn't understand what I meant by
No,
praying
what
to
does
the
that-
porcelain throne?
No.
Toilet is made of porcelain, so when you're in your university days and you drink too much, maybe you come home and you need to refund
I have
all
done
your
that
drinks.
before.
Oh, really? Tell us
Yes.
more.
그걸 그렇게 표현하나요? 이렇게 너무 저녁 때 술을 많이 마시고 나서 그 다음에 이제 토일렛에 가가지고
It's like you're praying to it because you're on your knees.
하는 거를 이렇게 표현을 하다니 처음 알았네요. 자, 다시 돌아와서 estimated to be something.
If an estimate is a guess, right? But with estimate, it's like, so in this case, it's estimated to be, it means it's believed to be. People think it is. But a lot of times if we talk about estimates, they're not just wild guesses out of nowhere. They're what we would call an educated guess.
Right. An educated guess, an estimate. 여기서 말하는 단어는 명사고요. estimate는 추정치인데 이 헤드라인 속에서는 it is estimated to be라고 해서 동사로 쓰였습니다. 그래서 이러한 것으로 추정이 된다라는 뜻이 되겠죠. Okay, well here it is one more time. A Joseon Dynasty white porcelain moon jar, estimated to be from the first half of the 18th century, has been sold at auction for 3.4 billion won, marking the highest price ever paid for a moon jar auctioned in Korea. And of course, there have been more expensive auctions in America and other places.
Right, that was really interesting. And twice this year, there's been 2 big auctions of moon jars this year. One at Christie's in March, that sold for $4.5 million. And then another one in September at Sotheby's, and they got $3.4 million for that.
Exactly.
Dollars.
와우. 자, 그렇습니다. 그래서 이제 다른 나라에서는 이렇게 조금 더 비싸게 경매에 낙찰됐었으나 우리나라에서는 가장 비싸게 이번에 낙찰된 겁니다.
That's over $1 million more than it got here. So
way
that's
more.
a lot.
It is. Okay, let's move on to our final headline.